Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Knowledge Transfer. In today's topic, I'm going to cover what is CIP asset in Oracle Fusion and how we are converting the CIP asset as a capitalization asset and why does we use that. So before going to this chapter, let me give it a brief. We had already covered all this, so we know now how to create an asset, how to post an asset, how to inquiry the asset, everything we know that. But if someone is new in this channel, if they want to know all this, it's already a part of the basic videos and some videos which I had recently uploaded. Please go through that. Then you can come for CIP asset and capitalization asset. So what is CIP asset and why the big organization are using it? So CIP asset means let's say an organization is constructing a building and that building process is gonna take time for around 2-3 years. So means that building is haven't been completed yet, but we want to track those building in our system. So what we will be doing it, we will be keeping the asset in our asset book as building, but in CIP status. Means if anyone is looking into that asset, they will be coming to know, okay, like this building is under process, it's yet to be capitalized yet. But as soon as the building has construction has been completed, what we're gonna do is we'll be just changing the status from CIP to capitalize. And this is how the capitalization work in any organization. And yes, it does helpful. Like we can track multiple asset. Like let's say there are 10 to 15 buildings which are under construction, and you want to track those 10 to 15 building. So in that case, you can give it a filter as CIP and check like what are the asset which are still in progress. So let's quickly jump into the system and see how does the CIP process look like. So go to the navigator, go to the fixed asset, and the fixed asset we are going to see is asset. Click on asset, click on task list, add asset. Okay, so before moving to add asset, let me give it one more details like whenever you are creating an asset categories, make sure that you had provided CIP cost and CIP clearing account. It's just because whenever we are going to create a CIP asset, the system will be looking for those particular specific account. Let me show it where manage asset category. So this is my asset categories. Here we need to provide CIP cost account and CIP clearing account. Even though if you are doing the rapid implementation, all the account can be picked it up, but not CIP and CIP clearing account. So make sure you provide these two account in order to go ahead with the CIP asset. So now let's create the CIP asset. So task list, add asset. Here you need to change the status from asset type as capitalized to CIP asset. And we do have one more option is expense asset that we're gonna cover in some another video. So currently we are focusing on CIP. So click on CIP, provide the asset categories. As we have only one asset categories assigned to this particular book, I'm selecting that asset categories. Let me give it as KT CIP asset 001. Now select the location, click on OK, next. So we know, right? Like these are all the details which we need to provide over here. But one thing you can see is the cost is 0. And whenever we are selecting the CIP asset type as CIP, the cost will be freeze. Like this is not the right cost, right? Because let's say the construction is going to be completed after 5 years. Currently, you are just tracking it for the organization purpose. So you don't know the exact amount. So you cannot provide here the exact amount until unless you are going to like capitalize the asset. Now let me give it the asset key as well. It's not a mandatory fill, but system gonna stop us. And here we do have a source line, financial detail source line. And why does we use this? Like sometimes what happen, in many organization, they used to create a project, and based upon this project, they used to create the asset. So from PGM module, like projects and grants module, they will be transferring the line in the asset, and on that basis, we will be creating the asset. In the same way, if we are not using the PGM module, we are using the accounts payable module. From there as well, we gonna get some lines that we need to convert it into asset. So currently we are doing it for the manual purpose. Let's give it one details. Why I am giving the details is just because I will be converting the CIP asset to capitalize as well, just to show you the full process. So line amount is 10. I do have a supplier. I'm taking that supplier, RRR supplier, and then we are good to go. So everything is done. Click on submit. So this is the asset which we have created just now. Just refresh it. Yeah. So the asset has been posted. So let's check into the inquiry asset area. Click on task list. Click on inquiry asset. Here you're gonna go and see it as recent addition. Click on recent addition, and this is the one. KTCIP 001. Check the details. It's in CIP. In the same way, let me copy the asset number. Keep it here. So currently we can see like the asset type is CIP. Now, uh, as per our the record, let's say an example, as per our the record, the construction has been completed. Now we want to convert this asset as a capitalized asset. It's just because until the asset has been capitalized, we won't be able to calculate the depreciation. So now click on done, click on task list. Now search for the task called as capitalized CIP asset. Click on that. Search for the asset number or for which asset you want to capitalize. So this is my asset. Click on search. Click on capitalize. Date, place in service, we can give it today's date. Click on OK. So done. Now check the asset whether it has been capitalized or not. Asset number. It might take some time. Let's wait for some time. Yeah. So now we can see the asset type has been changed to capitalize. So now if you will be running depreciation, it will be calculating the depreciation on this asset. So this is how the CIP asset and capitalization work in Oracle Fusion. For testing purpose or practicing purpose, what you gonna do is try to create some line in accounts payable and transfer those line in fixed asset, and try to capitalize those assets. First, try to convert it into the CIP asset capitalization in process, and later try to capitalize this. And if you're stuck anywhere, you can pin me in the comment box, and I'll be replying on there. So I hope you had liked this video. So thank you.